I paid for this cruise. I'll dress how I want. If you have ever said those words, or if that sentence has caused you to cringe inside, congratulations, you are part of one of the most heated debates online for the high seas cruising world. This argument has caused more heated debate on Facebook than drink packages, chair hogs, and kids in the hot tubs combined. It's jeans versus jackets, flip-flops versus suits. It's formal dress versus casual shorts. But here's what it really is. It's people's perspective and what they think dressing up really is. And today, we're going to dive right into that chaos. You see, for decades, cruising meant glamour. Dinner was more than just food, it was an event. Men wore jackets or suits or even sometimes tuxedos, and women wore formal dresses when they went to dinner. Basically, everyone acted just like they were in the 1950s ocean liner commercial. Fast forward to today, and cruising has gone more casual. Think shorts, think athleisure, and yes, jeans in the main dining room. And that's where the trouble starts. Because cruise lines say things are more relaxed, but yet they haven't determined what relaxed looks like. They've just kind of softened the wording a little bit, which is what has left a lot of confusion and has started endless arguments on Facebook. So now you've got two camps, and they're locked in a very heated debate on the Lido deck of public opinion. You've got the "it's my vacation, leave me alone" crowd, and then you've got the "have some respect. If you want to dress like that, go eat in the buffet." Now let's break down these two groups of people. First, you've got the "I'll dress how I want" group, and they keep it simple. Look, I paid for this vacation. I've worked hard all year for this, and I'm going to dress how I want. And quite frankly, I don't want to pack extra bags when I travel. A lot of folks have to fly into cruise ports. I have to fly into cruise ports, and I kind of tiptoe into this area because, look, baggage fees are real and they're expensive. And if you've got multiple bags that you're having to pack just because you wanted to pack this extra outfit, you really got to think about that. My wife and I have most recently tried to look at different ways we can go about packing that will get us less luggage. So that might mean we can't bring this certain pair of shoes. It might mean we can't bring this jacket, or we can't bring certain things. We're trying to condense our luggage to keep those costs down so we can cruise more. And let's face it, after a long day at port, a lot of folks, the last thing on their mind is going back to their cabin, taking a shower, and getting all dressed up just so they can go out and impress someone else like they're on a cruise ship fashion show. Plus, for years, let's just call enforcement selective. People wore jeans, polos, shorts, and nobody said anything to them. So naturally, what are you going to think? Well, the rules must not be applying anymore. Cruise lines really didn't help either by renaming formal night to elegant night, or formal attire required to dress your best. You see, words like that kind of mean less than a rule and more of a suggestion, which is what a lot of people are taking out of this. So someone says, "Hey, dress really nice," is one thing. Or, "Sir, if you don't wear XYZ, you will not be admitted." See the difference? Now let's walk to the other side of the dining room and let's tap into the tradition and respect crowd. This group didn't just pack a suit, they already had that suit and that dress picked out before they even picked the cruise out. For this group, dressing up is part of the magic. It's the reason they cruise instead of going to an all-inclusive resort. It's the chandeliers, it's the live music, it's the servers in crisp uniforms. It's just, it's really just all part of the experience and part of the feel. And they really want that feeling to be extravagant or very, very nice. They want it to be special. You see, for them, the atmosphere matters, and other people dressing in less than fancy attire messes up their atmosphere. If someone rolls in shorts and a t-shirt, it kind of breaks the magic spell that they want. For this group of people, it's kind of like showing up for a wedding in sweatpants. It's like, you can, but should you? See, this group often says things like, "Look, if you don't like the rules for the main dining room or elegant night or whatever, go to the buffet. Respect the space. Respect the people who want to dress up." Or, "Nobody's forcing you to come to the main dining room." And you know what? They're really not wrong either. So where does this so-called battle take place? I'll tell you where. It's on the Facebook groups. Don't believe me? Get into your next cruise's Facebook group and just wait for that one person to innocently ask the question, hey, can men wear jeans to the main dining room? Grab your popcorn, sit back and relax, because within 30 minutes there's going to be over 200 comments, and it's going to get kind of petty in there. You're going to have your screenshot warriors, at least 3 or 4 of them, who are going to be screenshotting what the cruise line's suggestions or what they say in their app says, and they're going to post it. You're going to have 5 to 10 or 12 other people saying, look, I've dressed this way and nobody's ever stopped me. And by the time it's all said and done, the admin has to come in, shut down the comments because it's getting out of hand. Some of the typical comments you may see in there: if you don't like it, go to the buffet. Or, mind your business, it's my vacation. Or this one, I paid thousands of dollars, I'll wear whatever the heck I want to wear. And then you're always going to have that person, that one person, who's going to take a snapshot, they're going to post it in there, or use a snapshot that they've already taken, and they're going to say, this is what elegant night looks like, or this is what elegant night should not look like. What am I saying? It's pure chaos every single time. Now, I kind of tiptoe on both sides of the aisle on this one, if you will, because I can see both points. So let's look at a different perspective. Let's look at the cruise perspective. Now imagine this. You're a crew member. You're there to do a job. You're not a fashion critic. You don't want to embarrass any guests on the ship, but you've got to make a decision. Are these jeans refined denim, or are they too casual? Are these shorts dress shorts, or are they beach attire shorts? They're not trained to say what is high fashion, what is not high fashion. Let's face it, they work a lot of long hours. So some nights they may let things slide. On other nights, their bosses told them, hey, we really need to kind of dig into this, so let's really pay attention. And so they may not let it slide the next night. And then you get people with their feelings hurt. Cruise lines have tried to start pushing for more consistency. They want to stay on brand because the brand experience does matter. So no, the crew is not there to ruin your evening. They're not there to be the fashion police. They're just there to do their job and to keep the vibe intact. So here's the reality check and the truth that nobody really wants to hear. Dress codes aren't going away. They're just not. They're just kind of being maybe reorganized. I don't know about you. I grew up in Tennessee. I travel to Texas a lot. So I see a lot of Texas tuxedos, right? Means you've got some boots on, you've got some nice blue jeans on, you've got a button-up shirt, you got a jacket, and if you're in Texas, you may see a hat. That really is a nice attire to some people. So I see that a lot. So when you just leave it as nice attire, you're going to get a big wave of what's nice and what's not nice. I saw someone on Facebook say this the other day. He said he thinks of it like this. If I'm going to take my elderly mother out for a very nice dinner downtown, and I look in the mirror and I go, hey, I look nice. I'm going to wear this and my mother will think I look nice. Wear that. Now, what does that mean? He said. Because some people were raised to think this level is nice. Others were raised to think this level is nice. And still others were thought this level is nice. So who's to say where that level is for everyone? And that was his thoughts on the matter. So who's right here? I say both sides and neither side. If you want the dressed up experience, it's there. If you want the casual dressed down experience, it's there too. So now I want to hear from you. And I know this is a spicy topic for so many of you out there. So I want to say these words to you. Please do not be hateful to other people. Respect other people's opinions. And leave me a comment below. Are you team suit? Are you team dress shorts and jeans? If you found this episode entertaining and you would like to hear more cruise news and views, please hit the like button, subscribe button, and follow along. This is David with Travel by David, and I hope you have a lovely day.